BC, what's going on? It's LJ, and it's time for a vinyl update. Time to share some records, share some music. I know there's a few people out there in the BC doing the vinyl challenge, so for those of you that are doing that right now, I guess you have two options. Option A, live vicariously through me and others that are still doing vinyl updates, or option B, just give up. Just give in. Just buy records. Get records. And why should you do it? Right? Well, I was watching Maggie's video at 1204 Willow, and suddenly it dawned on me. Epiphany! I mean, the sky opened, the knowledge transferred, and the Rock Council spoke. And what it said, it was amazing. You won't believe it. It's seriously. All right, check this out. What happened was I thought, hey, the vinyl challenge, you know, the people that are doing it, Maggie, Brandon, what is going to happen to the record stores, these independent shops that we love and we support? What's going to happen? Their financial and fiscal projections are they're plummet. They're going to be all skewed and out of sorts and screwed up. And God forbid they might go out of business. And then we all watch documentaries about what happened to the record store. Well, they're gone. And then, you won't believe this, the sky opened wider. And I had a second thought. And I realized, wait a minute, hold everything, time out. If record companies detect a slow in sales, then maybe things will go back to the way they used to be. And how did they used to be? Well, here's how they used to be. Here's the first Wasp album. This is not part of the vinyl finds. 7, 8 years ago, this Wasp album would have been $1, $2, right? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Now the vinyl resurgence, everybody cares. People are looking for metal, blah, blah, blah. $10, $15, you won't get it cheap. So, with that said, I implore you, go upon the vinyl challenge and make vinyl cheap again. Woohoo! Seriously, nothing but support to the people that are doing that. I know you have your reasons, and they're great reasons. I won't be participating anytime soon, but my guidance came from the Rock Council, and who am I to deny the Rock Council? I can't, sorry. So maybe one day they'll tell me to do it, but that ain't right now. Now, what's playing in the background? This is an album by the band called Freedom Hawk. Freedom Hawk. That's gonna be one of those videos. Holding On. This is on Small Stone Records. There's 500 of these pressed, some red, some blue, some black. And I caught on to this through Greeno, through Fitzy. Once I heard the sound clips, I was all done. You know, it's funny, if you can hear it, it sounds, well, first Orchid, which I've had for a while, this draws a lot of comparisons, and rightly so, to Black Sabbath, like early Sabbath, but Freedom Hawk sounds, the singer and it's got a bit of a stoner sound to it, the music, but it's like Diary of a Madman, Blizzard of Oz style Ozzy. This guy could pass for Ozzy, but it's phenomenal. The record just slams, and this I picked up on Amazon. There was a seller with some inexpensive copies. I'm not sure where it's at now. Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. But man, it's excellent. Absolutely excellent. That record is just blowing my mind. You would love it. Another one that turned up pretty inexpensive on Amazon, and I tried to hit very quickly as many people as I could to this, is Celebration Day. I did not pick this up when it came out, not for any other reason than at the time I just didn't want to pay that much for it. And I know a lot of people have seen it, but for those that haven't, this is one of the best packed box sets I have ever seen. It is just truly done right. It has a full booklet inside, and this of course is from the from the 2007 concert at the O2 Arena, and then the LPs are inside. So, and talk about well packaged. You have the sleeve for each of the 3 albums, heavy cardboard sleeve, and just behind it in a polylined inner sleeve is the record itself. So I know we've seen some live openings from some great members in the BC. I remember watching Vance, VK Zeppearl open his. I remember watching Miko, the Vinyl Corner, open his. Mark Beninsky 707 had showed his. A lot of people have picked it up. I just hadn't based on the price tag, but again, they turned out pretty inexpensive on Amazon just for a couple of days, just a couple of days ago. And I mean, I fired off PMs to as many people as I could think of that might be interested, and I grabbed the one myself. I wasn't going to say no. It was just too great of a deal. So I'm truly happy to finally have that in the collection. And I was trying to keep the shrink on the front of the box, but it didn't happen. Oh well. Here's another one that I've really been after for a long time. It's just a great piece to get in the collection. It's just been a matter of finding it for a good price, and that's Accept Stalingrad Brothers in Death. See, I told you it's going to be one of those videos. No blooper video reel. Damn, on this one. Like I said, I shoot these myself. Here's the vinyl. This is red vinyl. I think this is an amazing Accept album. It's on red vinyl. Great labels. I like this one a bit better than, is it Blood of Nations, the other most recent one. Also an excellent album. I'm just more of a fan of Stalingrad, and it's one that I've been chasing and just trying to get and find on vinyl forever. Came with a poster. Absolutely excellent album. Super, super happy to finally have this in the metal collection. Sounds amazing. Great stuff. Another one that turned up, just plug in a hole. This is Anthrax, Armed and Dangerous. This is an original press on Megaforce Records. Just a hole that I needed to plug in the Anthrax collection. So again, one that I'm happy to get. Great album. I don't remember if I showed this or not, but this is Liar, Set the World on Fire. And for every Metal Stack video I shoot, I'm going to say the same thing, because I've already shown Zeppelin. Don't forget what was once heavy metal in the 70s. Became hard rock when heavy metal became heavy metal in the 80s. So it's interchangeable. Hard rock, heavy metal, it's just all on the heavy side. So here's Liar, Set the World Afire. This is pretty cool. It's got a sticker on the front. Promo copy, not for resale. Warner Brothers Records and Tapes. Provided with the hope you will use this for in-store play. And this is like typewriter on an Avery label, which I thought was pretty cool. You see the promo stamp all the time, but not something like that. Plug in another hole. Here's Lita Ford, Dancing on the Edge. Check out Lita. Man, Lita was just, she was the bomb back then. 1984. Again, it's one that I didn't have, was happy to find. And I was pretty stunned when I walked into an original first press of Slade. This is just a great cover. Absolutely great. It's epic. It's just, this is a cover. I mean, it's one that if you're a heavy metal hard rock fan, and this was very definitely heavy metal in the 70s. It's hard rock now, but it's still killer stuff, and it was just a near mint condition first pressing of an amazing album, and Slade does not turn up often enough in the wild. Plug in another hole. Here's Styx, Caught in the Act, live. One of the couple Styx albums I didn't have. I still don't have the first album, and I didn't have Caught in the Act. This turned up for just a couple of bucks, so I was like, yeah, why not? Another very cool find, and this is one that cropped up really inexpensively. It says Iron Maiden, From Fear to Eternity, the best of 1990 through 2010. It's a triple LP, all picture disc. It's just got a great inner. There's still a few left, but I'm not going to rush this one. I'll show you guys the albums. That's part of the fun with a Maiden release. So here's the picture discs. The back all have, I don't want to drop this, the same tree, but different colors. So there's a picture on every other side. I've had this actually for a while. I just keep forgetting to show it. Really good album, and it's got a lot of the Maiden stuff that is kind of Virtual XI or Fear of the Dark kind of stuff forward. 1990, yeah, Fear of the Dark, No Prayer for the Dying forward. And the cool thing there is a lot of that stuff from Brave New World and so forth is just so pricey on vinyl. I don't own anything personally past No Prayer for the Dying. I have that on vinyl. But Fear of the Dark forward, I have the last one, Final Frontier, and then this. So this is a way to finally get on vinyl the material from those years where those albums are just so pricey. That was very cool. This turned up. It's a near mint copy of Kiss Destroyer. This is a first press, first US press. Just in absolutely amazing shape and on the blue Casablanca label. Very cool stuff. It sounds great. This was a flea market find. I was kind of just thumbing through albums and had no expectations, and when I saw this, even then I didn't get excited. I have a bunch of copies of Destroyer, but when I pulled it out and saw that it was a first press, then I got excited. Thank you for not making me do the vinyl challenge. Here's another one. Again, turned up really inexpensive and I couldn't say no. This is Whitesnake, live at Donington, 1990. This came out recently. This is a UK press, made in EU. Made in Europe, not necessarily the UK. Correct myself there. Ugh. Sleeve is tight. This is also a 3 LP set. Fantastic package. And look at the different ways you can pack 3 LPs. I just showed you an Iron Maiden 3 LP set that's packed like this. Whitesnake is packaged like this. And then you have something like Celebration Day that is a box set. It's all different forms. And the Saxon Heavy Metal Live Eagles Over Vulcan, that's just a single sleeve. I'll grab that and show it to you in a minute. I know you've seen that in a recent video, but great labels. Heavyweight vinyl. The labels just change color. I think one's blue, one's red, and one's purple. Wow. Wow. I mean, Whitesnake just, you could say they were at their height of their powers, but they were definitely at the height of their 80s powers at this point. And this just sounds unreal. Such a great set. I mean, really, it sounds unbelievable. If you have the chance to pick this up, don't hesitate. And the one that I was just talking about was this. So Saxon Heavy Metal Live, and this is just a single sleeve with the 3 LPs in it. Really just running the spectrum. There's a couple more here. This was actually Greeno kind of advised me to pick this up. We were talking and I said, hey, here's this album, and running through some other ones. And he said, Fifth Angel, grab that. And if you don't like it, I'll buy it off you. So this video is the formal, sorry Greeno, but I'm keeping it. It's really good, actually. This is from 1986 on Shrapnel Records. Absolutely loved it. Just classic 1980s heavy metal. Great stuff. And then 3 12-inch singles popped up that I couldn't say no to. They were $1 a piece. Here's Van Halen, Best of Both Worlds. It's the same on both sides from 5150. There's another one from that same album, and these were just in great shape. This is Summer Night. These were Goodwill finds, believe it or not, and they're both marked promo, not for sale. And one from song is Sheila from Aerosmith's Done With Mirrors. So again, absolutely excellent stuff. That is it for the hard rock heavy metal update. I'm gonna put together another one, kind of the non-metal stack. There's some really cool stuff here too. And I found a grail today. I can't wait to share with you guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers, and thanks to everyone that hangs on and keeps digging. Catch you guys soon. Ciao.